Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
Now first carry here for Robinson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
We'll see if they can get to him.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. It's Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Darnold throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Second down and a run by Robinson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Darnold now to throw. Looking deep for Jennings. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
Murray now on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Murray's throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Murray off play action. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Cardinals had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. You talk about this Washington defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on, top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle they go with Sanders. 7 yards there and a first down. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Fights off the defender. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Complete to number 10, Alan Lazard.
2nd and 11.
Brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit on the left hash. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. On the move to his left. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jonathan Bullard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to Michael Wilson. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
These guys running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Sanders toss left side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun, Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Screen pass to Connor. Touchdown! James Conner, his 2nd touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee. Take over at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that. because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia, I'm trying to erase this deficit. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Darnold now on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. And they'll run it here. Oh, and this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Pass interference. Offense.
Well, so much for the first down.
And they coulda, woulda, shoulda had a first down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They didn't.
Faking the give, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's counter. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jonathan Bullard. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. That is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We start in the NFC West. Seattle heading down the coast to take on L.A. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. The Rams trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll jet east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at the Link. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Jalen Hurts, a touchdown pass in the victory. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Broncos locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In the first half, the Cardinals did what they always do, and that's rely on their quarterback, Kyler Murray. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And on the left side here, Wilson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play fake. Murray. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Now Murray off play action. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They got 29 yards that time. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
First possession of the second half now for Washington.
Darnold on first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Washington first down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here in a tough 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And Sharp calls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Play action. Now it's Murray. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the option, here's Murray running left. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding. Offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And it'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Darnold. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That would do it from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway. Unfortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Now Sanders fights him off. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Murray now on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. Here's Higgins out of the right side. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Shark's got it, left side. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now Murray again. He's got it. And the ball is knocked out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a third down throw, but it missed. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight-ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 33, here's a second and 8. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Downfield. Offense.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. To throw, it's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Critical. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. There's a quick throw out to Wilson. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Shotgun now for Murray. And that is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Cardinals, it's a much-needed victory.